Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities are Mother Nature.
We'd like to explain exactly what's going on here and why it sounds crazy that we cannot make any progress going further north. Where we have been has been Port McNeill here and Sointula right here, again only 5 miles apart. Our issue is this body of water right here, which is Queen Charlotte Strait, and it connects up to Queen Charlotte Sound up this area and going further north. And this whole area is exposed to the Pacific with huge swells and nothing to stop the wind from coming in. We've been sitting Port McNeill for 4 days. Then we went over to Sointula for 4 days. Finally, the wind and weather just were not cooperating, and there was no break in sight. So what we've done then is we left and backtracked a little bit. So we headed back into is the Broughton Archipelago, which is this entire area here. And it's a fantastic place to visit, and our plan was to spend a lot of time coming south in that area, several weeks. But with the weather being so bad, we thought, okay, maybe it'll be a little nicer if we just backtrack. We can still get out and use the boat. So we've headed back down to a little area here called Farewell Harbor. We wanted to have a look at a lodge that's there, very expensive place to stay. Took a look around, and then we left, and we took this route back up to this first point here, which was Waddington Cove. We anchored there for a couple of nights, and the weather was just terrible still, rainy, not exactly warm. Our furnace was still acting up, and we thought, let's carry on. We're going to find another place to anchor. We're just going to keep moving around. Right here is a place called Echo Bay. Went in there. We've been there before. Just wanted to check out. It's under new ownership. It looks great, but there wasn't a boat there. We headed up to another place called Shawl Bay, and you'll see from our pictures that this is an area that's got a lot of float homes in it, a small marina, a very small general store. We were quite happy to spend the night there, but it was full. It was totally booked up because the shrimp boat season has just opened. Not another pleasure boat in sight. So we left there and we headed over for an anchorage over here in Cypress Cove. And it's got a huge fish farm in it, all written up that it's a great place to get out of the wind, but the way the wind was blowing, we were just totally exposed to be on anchor there. So we figured, let's just keep moving. So we came up to Sullivan Bay. Now Sullivan Bay is one of the largest resorts in the Broughtons. It's a float home area. It has a decent store, it has showers, it has fuel, and we thought we're just going to come in here and maybe get a chance to visit some other boaters. That didn't happen either, and you'll see by our video that, again, we were the only boat here, and there's enough room probably to tie up 100 boats. We're the only boat. Nobody's come. One boat came in, and they were planning on heading north, but they've ended up going back to Port McNeill to wait out the weather as well. So hopefully this will help understand the video we're putting together, and hang in there. Looks like 2 days from now we're making a move to come out here and straight north. The weather looks like we're going to have 3 nice days. Hopefully we can hold the weatherman to that. What captain we have for today? So very cool. We're in Waddington Bay. And this is our first time in this anchorage in the Broughtons. Ellie's comfortable. Say hi, Ellie. She's probably had too much wine. First class.
I've had one sip.
Anyway, it is kind of nice to be on anchor again, and just letting the wind whip us around here. Hot food, hot boat, furnace is working. Hot wife. Welcome to May 16th. The happiest place on earth. This could be Disney. Happy are you, Ellie?
Sitting here in the cockpit on the floor,
May 16th.
listening to a pressure washer.
Yep.
At least I'm dry.
We're at Sullivan Bay, waiting out the weather. It's raining here, but all up Queen Charlotte Street, Queen Charlotte Sound, it's just blowing like crazy. So we're waiting that out, but
I was too hot inside.
it would be nice if it was sunning us all day. We only came in here because we thought, well, we went on anchor for a few nights. We thought, let's just come in and stretch our legs, walk around, because there's no paths up here. They can't get off and just go hiking. So we thought we'd just go walk the docks, thinking that it might be other people to at least have a glass of wine with. Not a soul. The only person here has been power washing all day long, irritating the crap out of us because there's not enough water on the docks.
So this is what happens at happy hour and the type of discussion that you have with fellow limeys and crew members.
Dean and the old ladies.
And what do the old ladies have to say about that?
It's all good.
Marie-Andre?
Marie-Andre's not so impressed.
This guy, we lovingly named him one of the bobsled boys from when we met him in 2018 on a little 25-foot Better sailboat that had no dodger, and they were hiding behind the cabin, and every 10 minutes their heads would bob up to see where they were, and so they became the bobsled boys.
Get off the boat while the sun was out for a little while here. Hours later, we got 3 gallons. The boat leaks faster than this.
So we're still here at Sullivan Bay, and they say this water is non-potable, but they say a couple of the guys that work here actually drink it without treating it. So we, a few years ago, bought this water filter from Mountain Equipment Co-op, and I think we paid about $50 for it. We never used it, and this is the first time we've used it, and slow but steady. We have 2 solar bags full, and I just drank a glass of it and I'm still standing.
50 liters buys us 5 days out here, so yeah. Because we don't do dishes, we just throw them overboard.
Today. It's Wednesday, May 18th, and it's honestly like winter still. We're so sucked in, and all night we had big swell coming into the marina, rocking the boat like crazy. Everything was banging and creaking, and got no sleep. It's absolutely bucketing down right now. But this is ridiculous. It's almost June. I said I would never ever vlog about something as mundane as doing the laundry, but oh my god. This is my third attempt to put one load through. So we're still here at Sullivan Bay, and I came down here about 10:15 this morning to put a load in, and I started it up, and then I realized I hadn't put my laundry powder in, so I opened the lid, I put my laundry powder in, closed the lid, and walked away, all the way back down there to the boat. And I came back in an hour, and the machine was still sitting here quiet. So I lifted the lid and it interrupted the cycle. So now it's probably about 10 to 12. I put laundry powder in again, and I started the machine, and then I walked all the way back down to the boat, and then I came back to this laundry machine, and I opened the lid, and everything was dry. And I went, oh my god, what is going on? Anyway, I didn't realize that when they turn the power off here at Sullivan Bay at noon, they also turn off the washing machines. And they don't turn the power back on until 5 p.m. So I walked all the way back from the boat, back to this washing machine at 2 minutes past 5, and I put some more soap in it, and we're gonna go again. Success! Laundry has never taken me all day to do one load. Well, does this look familiar? I just cannot believe that this is actually happening. So, I came up here an hour ago. It's now actually 7:30 at night, and I'm still trying to do one load of laundry. I put the stuff in the dryer, put it on heat, turned it on for 60 minutes, came back, and it's all soaking wet and cold. So, I put it into this dryer. Same view, different dryer. Put it all in there, push the button, and it doesn't want to work at all. So now we're in this dryer, and we'll see how this goes. And if I sound annoyed, it's because I am. Because a load of laundry here is $5.95 for a wash and $5.95 for a dry. And it's exactly half a kilometer there and back to the boat. Alright, I'll maybe be talking to you again an hour from now. Bye! You know you've been on the boat for too long when this is pretty funny to him. I really actually don't get it, but he thinks it's funny.
Oh yeah. It's freaking cold, you squeeze the milk and steam comes out of it.
Yeah.
The simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities are Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare